Hello and welcome to video 1, Achieve Retirement Through Building and Retaining Residential Real Estate for Passive Income. My name is David Hale, and I'd like to start this video by thanking you for exploring the topic of retiring early with passive income from rental housing. That means you're probably interested in real estate, and beyond that, how real estate rental income can create retirement for you through passive income. Of course, passive income can be described as income you earn without having to work for it. With real estate investing, most people stall after about 3 or 4 properties and they run out of money. I call my program the Jake Maneuver. The dictionary meaning of maneuver is a movement or series of moves requiring skill and care. What it really is in this application is an opportunity to be the builder and keep the profits when building a house. And my job is to use my skill and care to walk you through the process. Through my program, you'll have a house built and retain the profit in that home for the future. You could sell that house right away, take the profit and the money, make a handsome profit, but what I want you to do is start thinking about assembling properties and setting yourself up for retirement. I'm sure you know many people who have assembled properties over their lifetime and are doing quite well right now. Retirement to me means financially having the means to do what you want to do when you want to do it, because you can typically count on a certain amount of income every month, just like you can count on a pension if you have one. What retirement looks like to me is traveling with my wife Judy in our motorhome and creating the opportunity to explore every corner of North America. I love the idea of meeting new people and staying on their property, having campfires, getting to know them and sharing stories over a coffee, lunch, or a glass of wine. I love discovering wineries, wine tasting, and then spending the night in the vineyard. Sometimes staying overnight at a golf course, playing a round of golf, enjoying a meal in the clubhouse before retiring on the edge of a green is a fantastic option for us. Volunteering at a music festival is also on our bucket list. And tennis. Yes, I have to admit I'm addicted to tennis. I love playing and watching tennis. I get an incredible amount of exercise when I play, and I have the ability to forget about the world when I'm on the court. It's what'll keep me alive a little longer than most people, I hope. What's keeping you alive? I'd love to travel all of North America, maybe even Europe, Asia, and Australia to volunteer as a tennis stadium usher. This year will be my 8th year volunteering as an usher in Indian Wells, California. I have to say it's the best job in the world. It doesn't pay much, but wow, so much fun. My wife says I find my happy place there. Judy and I essentially have a goal to travel 6 months a year and live up at Bear Mountain 6 months a year so we can enjoy the clay court tennis facility, the fitness center, hot tub, infinity pool, and the 5-star resort. We meet so many interesting people. What would you do if you retired? Would you take mini vacations? Would you cruise? Would you look up relatives you've never met? Would you just travel the world? Maybe you'd find a one-level rancher where you could spend time gardening, reading a book, take courses on something you've always wanted to take, or volunteer at a local charity you like. Everyone has a different view of retirement, but whatever it is, the definition remains the same. Having the funds available to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. Mark Twain says, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. I'd like you to think about buying an asset that pays you dividends and increases in value over time. Your tenants pay for your asset. Every month, approximately 50% of their payment goes to paying off the principal of your mortgage. Essentially, when I do my calculations, I use a 3% interest rate for financing and a 3% appreciation factor to predict future value for the property. This all adds up to a huge return on investment, or ROI, and I'll get more into that in the next video. So the idea is to build a house. The house you're looking at here is worth about $930,000. It has legal suite income and positive cash flows. So the idea is you get a construction loan from the bank, and it ends up costing you about $60,000 of your own money, plus taxes, of course, to the government. That money stays in the home as part of your equity and profit. You can build another home as your equity builds over time. You can draw that equity down or retrieve it when you want to invest again. After the monthly expenses are deducted from the rent on each home, you'll have net profit estimated at somewhere between $1,500 on the low end and $2,000 per month on the high end. If you were to take $1,500 a month in passive income and multiply it by 12 months, you'd end up with $18,000 per year in passive income. To put that into perspective in the investment world, you'd need to have $180,000 in the bank invested at 10% interest to produce that $18,000 per year. So if you built 3 homes and left that $60,000 per home times 3 homes, that would equal $180,000 equity in the 3 homes. Let's say you have 3 homes producing $1,500 per month, which is $4,500 per month positive cash flow, or $54,000 per year. Again, you would need $540,000 in the bank invested at 10% interest to create that $54,000 per year, or $4,500 per year in income. Think about that. If your head is swimming or I'm moving too fast and you want to study the numbers more, please watch video number 2, where I'll get more into the numbers, calculations, pro formas, and return on investment. So one last set of numbers. If you stepped it up to build 4 homes, multiplied by $60,000 per home, you'd have about $240,000 of your personal money invested, plus the tax, of course, to the government. With $4,500 to $6,000 per month extra income, would you retire? Could you retire? This program is perfect for someone who has some equity and would like to use that equity to build homes for passive retirement income. Another reason you would do this would be for estate planning purposes, as you could pass the asset wealth and cash flow on to future generations. This is something you may want to talk to your accountant and perhaps your estate lawyer about. So to be straight up, you will need about $230,000 to $275,000 in liquid assets or cash to get started on this program. You don't have that kind of money but like the idea and concept, don't get discouraged, just talk to me. I have other investors that have a combination of money and income who would love to participate in this program and create a partnership. Building real estate equity and having someone else pay for your asset while providing you monthly cash flow has got to be the best investment going. I'd be happy to set up a one-on-one meeting or a Zoom call, so please contact me on my cell at 250-812-7277 or through the contact tab on my website at sharedhomeownershipvictoria.com. Under the events tab, you will see links to the next video and other great videos on this subject. I look forward to talking with you soon.